another video. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. This video is about clothing line failure. So once upon a time, I started a clothing line. And mind you, this clothing line was a sister company. So you know I own Virgin Hair Obsession. So the clothing line was called Her Fashion Obsession. And I had probably spent like $10,000 on this. It was just like, I did not know what I was doing. And I had way too much on my plate. And I knew nothing about the clothing industry. So this video is basically to help y'all along the way. If you have a clothing line, you're starting a clothing line, whatever, you're thinking about doing it, make sure you know what you're doing, or you're connected with somebody who can mentor you to show you the ropes. So one thing that I hated was the sizing. Sizing, you just want to make sure, order samples, because the sizing isn't always true to size sometimes, especially in China. I ran into a huge issue, like a small or medium, large, whatever, may not be the same for somebody who's curvy. So that played a big part, especially with my followers. I had a lot of curvy followers, not so many size zeros. So that was a big lesson learned. You definitely want to make sure you know your market. I would say make sure you're catering to whoever you're catering to. If it's teenagers, or if it's grown and sexy, or if it's casual, whatever the case may be, you want to make sure you know what you're catering to, your target market. Now, when I was ordering things from China, later on down the line, I ended up going to the fashion district in LA, and I wish I would have went there first instead of going to China, because the fashion district in LA is totally like, first of all, it's like blocks and blocks and blocks of just like vendors that you could speak to and talk to and tell them how you want certain things. So I was just like, gosh, I should have came here before I invested all that money in that clothing line. So that's a big thing. You also want to make sure you know your seasons. You don't want to invest all your money in the winter clothing and then summer come around and you don't have any money for the summer, for summer stock. So that's a big thing. You want to make sure you have enough money for all the seasons, be prepared for different seasons. Like, that just plays a big part. My clothing line, there was like a couple pieces that were winter. Most of it was all like summer. So when the winter time came around, some of the stuff also went out of style because I was ordering from overseas. And you know, back then, a couple years ago, Instagram boutiques, they're all the same. Everybody carries the same stuff. So nothing made my brand unique. It was just like any other boutique on Instagram. So that's one lesson I definitely learned. You want to make sure that the exchange and return process is down pat, because you're going to get girls who want to exchange it. No matter what, you're going to get people who want to exchange because it may not fit their body, or it may not be what they thought it was going to be. So that is really, really important. But when you build your boutique or your clothing line, you want to make sure that the aesthetics go with your brand. Like, for an example, Homebody, like, I love their stuff. I don't have any of their stuff, but I love their stuff because her brand is, well, it's called Homebody, but it's not like flunky type clothing. Like, it's just like casual, and it's really, really cute, and you can wear it to the grocery store. So it's like, you gotta check it out. You know, Milano, her brand, it's like a certain aesthetic. Banny Peru, Lily Closet, like all those brands, like they all have an aesthetic so that you can build up on it. It's not just some random junk thrown together. So those are a couple tips just for you guys, for if you're starting a boutique, fashion brand, whatever the case may be. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Send this video to another entrepreneur who's starting a clothing line so they can learn from me, because I wasted a lot of money. Like, I wasted a lot of money. Like, I gave up selling that stuff, and it's just because I needed to focus on my hair company and growing that. Like, I was not ready to get in the clothing industry. So yeah, make sure you share this video with somebody else. And make sure you leave a comment below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I'll answer your questions. That's it. I'll talk to you guys later.